Good morning, Danielle. I'm allowed to call you Dani, right?
Right, you
Because we
can.
know each other a bit. So my name is Bata van Velzen. I have a training and workshop facilitation company. And I also created a relocation program, which helps people who are moving countries. And you are part of that journey. You are part of that project because you also have a service that helps people in the move, right?
Right.
So maybe you can tell us something about yourself, introduce yourself in few words, sentences, and then we will start our mate interview. So it's 7 questions, one wish. And I'm looking forward to your answers. Just tell us first who you are.
Ooh, exciting. So, hello. Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me for this interview. I'm really proud of this, proud moment. I am Daniela. I'm actually a Dutchie that had moved away abroad for 15 years, so I consider myself an ex-expat. Um, I currently have started the business Need Solutions. I am a professional organizer, so I organize spaces, belongings, time, and administration. But as well, of course, like you mentioned, the pre-arrival phase, I help organize the steps of the way coming to the Netherlands. I'm full of organizing. I love organizing. I organize my head. I organize my own home, and I love to organize other people's homes or lives or admin. That is a bit in a nutshell. Back to you.
Yeah, and how long do you do that? When was the idea created?
Okay, yes. So I started last year actually. I finished my professional organizing course, and I opened up my business last year, August. But of course, this all is the beginning. Why did I become a professional organizer? I think because of all my moves during my life and realizing many of my things are unorganized, my belongings, my life. Whatever you can organize was not organized. So when I came back to the Netherlands, I was around 40, I think, about 12, 13 years ago. I realized I had a lot of baggage, emotional baggage, but as well, literally baggage. So after I found my place in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, I started organizing. I organized emotional baggage, but as well my surroundings, my place, to get a little bit of overview again in my life and what I have and what I don't have. Um, I had several jobs before I started Need Solutions, and they were primarily office jobs. And I felt I'm not happy in office jobs, but I am happy organizing. So I organize, whether it was my inbox or if it was Google Drive, for example. I could not stand the mess. So I need things organized. I need to see logic in it. I need to see structure. So this is what I thought. Hey, I'm good at this and I actually like this. So why not make this my profession?
Mm.
Hence, my experience abroad put me as well the idea in my head to help people that want to move, come to the Netherlands, knowing as an expat how it feels moving, coming to a new country, especially if you're alone. It's nice to have some support and somebody that sees, can create structure and can organize those topics that I just mentioned. So this is a
Mm.
bit how I came to organizing and to make this my profession and literally started Need Solutions.
Yeah, it's a nice name. I noticed that when I was like tagging you in my posts on LinkedIn, there's lots of companies called Need Solution. Yeah, but it definitely gives like the captures very well what you're doing. It's a solution
Actually,
and it's something to get neatly, right? Neatly done. So
yeah.
also I'm always impressed like how we sometimes we are not aware how much the environment, how much big impact it has on us, right? Like if we organize our space, how much space it gives us inside, like how much peace and clarity, you know, like decluttering, but it instantly impacts how we feel and how
Yeah,
much more
exactly.
space we have in our heads. Very important.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
very important, and also very important to do it regularly, just to, because usually, right, like when people move, then they go, oh, it's, you know, they get rid of so much stuff, and they and but doing it regularly is kind of a tool that gives us opportunity to say goodbye also to things that doesn't serve us anymore.
Exactly.
It's very important to move on, and also in the transformation process, right? To close some things, close some chapters, open new one, but in between also think why we don't need it anymore.
Exactly. That's it. Making people think about what they have and why they have it, and are you still using it? This is what gets forgotten. It gets chucked away in a box, in a corner, in a room, in an attic, in a basement. But what is it and why do you keep it? And
Mm.
then you come to decisions as in, okay, yeah, well, maybe I don't need it, or maybe I still need it,
Yeah,
but then put it in
yeah,
place.
it's not easy, because it's not easy to make change, and it's not always easy to say goodbye to things, but yeah, essential if you want to change, right? If you want
Exactly.
something to
And it's
welcome
very
you.
easy, actually. I mean, everybody can do this with a 2-minute rule. It's the tip of the day. Anything you can clean up or organize within 2 minutes, whether it's your inbox or the drawer with your cutlery, do it. Take those 2 minutes and you will see. Eventually, it becomes normal. You start doing this, and then it gets bigger and bigger, and you're getting more places in your house or wherever where you start organizing things.
Yeah, yeah,
Feel
yeah.
good.
It's also we go pretty deep in the whole procrastination meta issue, however you want to call it. But yeah, I think that 2 minute rule or 30 seconds, you know, sometimes if you can do something within 1 minute, do it straight away. But this is more like, yeah, going deeper in a little
Yeah.
bit like time management, also, yeah, organizing themes that you're naturally very passionate about, and I love it. But we're gonna go through the questions because I want people to get to know
Yes.
you the way, you know, like from other perspective. So who are you? You already answer, and what makes you do the thing you do? That you already answer. So we have a little bit more space for the rest of the questions. What makes you smile?
What makes me smile? I can start straight away with animals. Animals make me smile. Okay, but animals make a lot of people smile. What really makes me smile, and actually I can get really emotional about, is people helping each other. People reaching out to each other, and then specifically when times are bad. Like when everything is okay, people don't really look out for each other. But when times get bad, for example, a few weeks ago when we had a lot of snowfall, you actually saw people coming out, helping neighbors, helping the elderly. This is just an example. It can be as well going to the supermarket and a baby drops their little doll and the parents don't see it and I go grab it and first they look at me like, what are you doing near my baby? Like, your baby dropped this. Oh, that smile on the face. Yeah, I like that. I like to see people reaching out to each other, and this can be professionally, but this can be as well socially, of course. That really makes me, besides the animals, that makes me smile. Just
Mm.
connecting, talking, just, yeah, I miss that. We had that a lot more many decades ago, and it's becoming less common to help each other. So I think
Yeah,
that
and
really,
yeah, of course, because the connections don't go that deep, right? Like, we want everything quick, shallow, like practical. But there is always a way. There's always a way to help, and I think if you know that this is something that makes you happy, it makes you smile, then you look for the ways to make, right, to help people, to connect, to do those small gestures that are actually very important. If you do it regularly, that makes your life like meaningful one.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and I always say that you don't need massive tools, massive sources, and connections to make your life meaningful. You can decide yourself how you want to contribute in other people's lives, and what you can do, right, yourself to,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's small gestures that one can do. Sometimes it's just a listening ear to a stranger. Sometimes you run into a situation and it's just a friendly face. It's just, open up a little bit and connect again. I think, yeah, that's
yeah. And
what I like to
and
see.
and on the other side, what pisses you off? That's the next question.
What pisses me off? That was not part of the questions.
Yeah, yeah. It's part.
Um, what pisses me off? Yeah, people excluding people. People not making the effort to make you feel at home, to make you feel at ease, even though they see that you're not at ease. I think that really pisses me off. Leaving people dangling, as in whatever. That attitude can piss me off. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or noticing that people see something happening and just don't do nothing about it. Just turn around and so
So
yeah,
ignorance.
ignorance maybe is the right word. Indeed, I don't
and
care.
and mm, this, I was just thinking about something, but now it went away. But is it something like will people who know you, or will we notice when you pissed off, or can
Oh,
you?
definitely. I'm an open
Yeah.
book. You'll see it on my face right away. I'm very bad in hiding those feelings. You see it. And if
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can, I will let you know, of course. But sometimes you're in a situation where you cannot confront somebody about their behavior. Technically, you could all the time, but I don't want to do that all the time. It's a bit how
Yeah.
somebody's brought up as well and wants to live his life with people around. So, but yes, you can definitely see it on my face. Bad customer service, uninterested customer service is something that can really annoy me as I worked a lot in customer service as well. I was a dive instructor dealing with people, teaching people. I mean, the customer service is so important and it kind of connects, of course, to the other topics. Yeah, some days I wish I was the queen of customer service, teaching people customer service, as in, come on. I mean, if you go somewhere and people don't look at you, they don't acknowledge you, and just chew their chewing gum and don't show any interest.
Mm.
Eeh,
Mm.
I don't like that. And I think, come on, customer service, man. It's so easy, it's so simple. Just a smile on your face already brightens up somebody's day sometimes. It's so
For
simple.
sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, funny that so obvious things are sometimes like, yeah, missed, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I used to also work in London, and yeah, it's a very good place to learn customer service. Coming from back from Poland, when we more like, yeah, also the language is different. So I learned very quickly, to say please and, thank you, and um, kind of started the sentence with this and finish, because yeah, that's kind of standard in at work in London. If you didn't say please, you just it didn't happen. So, but yeah. Especially when traveling, sometimes the cultures, when they're more direct and straightforward, and yeah, then you see the difference, right? And that's just not that they're rude, but it's just different. And yeah, and but sometimes indeed you can see they just don't care. But I see it much less, to be honest, than it used to be. And I think some young people might have it, but they're more like, that's their style. But I don't think they mean bad. But yeah, yeah, you can notice it. And I think if your job, if your function requires some, yeah, customer service, then then you need to think if you want to do it or not, because yeah, it's kind of be or not to be, right?
There's a book which is called When Cultures Collide, and it describes each country and their habits and cultures, and of course being abroad and having internationals in my life all my life, you learn to see that as well, what you just said. It's sometimes not rudeness, it's just cultural. So of course I have that in the back of my mind as well. I know with certain people I know, okay, it's not meant to be rude, it's just the way you deal with things coming where you're coming from.
Yeah, yeah, and then the cultural competence is like it helps you really to again to live with more ease. So because it's all about awareness, if you know that it's not intentional, then
Mm,
you kind of like, okay, you notice it, but it's not like you take it personally, right? So
exactly.
I think also that that's part of the program that I created, that you know, like that we aware that we just are different, that
Mm,
it's okay, it's fine, as
yeah,
long as you know, and you can just you know, be aware of where you're coming from, but also where you're going, and that
exactly.
helps you to kind of adjust and then just experience, right, the whole
Exactly.
thing with more
Yeah.
ease and pleasure. um Thanks a lot. That was yeah, pretty deep question, and not really expected. But there's a very, I think that's on the list. That's most like personal question that is gonna be now. Did you experience like a game changer in your life? Something that changed your life, the way you are, and maybe the way you live.
Yeah,
Anything to
definitely.
share?
Yeah. I think the biggest game changer for me was when I left the Netherlands when I was 25. I found a job in Portugal to work as a scuba diver. And I was stuck a bit in a vicious circle in the Netherlands, I felt. But I did not have any plan as in what to do and how and where. I was a bit of a wild child. But that move to Portugal taught me a lot. Maybe not even on the moment itself and during those years working there, but afterwards, I'm really happy that I did that move impulsively. Like I did not know anybody. It was not like, oh, I have nothing planned in my life, but this just came across. I read an advertisement in a newspaper and I thought, oh, I like that. I want to dive. I go to Portugal. So I did. And I'm really, really happy that I did that. It opened up my eyes in so many ways and taught me so many things that I probably would not have learned if I would have stayed in that vicious circle. So moving to Portugal was the biggest game changer in my life, definitely.
Mm. And how long you stay there?
I've stayed there for 6 years, between 6 and 7 years. And after that, I went to work on the cruise ships as a dive instructor. So that was my other 6, 7 years abroad. But just making the step to go abroad, that was the life changer.
Mm-hmm. And was this something that you missed
In
from?
Portugal,
Yeah.
no, I missed nothing. I was so happy there. I was so happy I was gone out of the Netherlands, and I integrated so well, actually. I just loved it. It was like my home. I felt like I should have been born in Portugal. So no, I had no regrets. I had nothing that I missed. Yeah, maybe a little bit of my friends, but that during the years, they disappear and everybody continues their life. So I was young. I did not miss much. I miss my
Hmm.
parents, my family, of course, but no, I was really happy there. Was the best choice
Cool.
ever.
Cool. Thanks for sharing. Um, so the next, sorry, the next question is why do you do the things you do? But we spoke about it on the beginning of the hour's conversation. So we know why you're doing organizing, why you're helping people, and where the mission is coming from. Would you like to add something on that? Where you going? How do you see your future? What kind of, yeah, what kind of services you want to provide? Or maybe yeah, how do you want to progress, or how would be your perfect day at work? How is this?
Cool. That's many questions in one. How do I see my future? I do see my future being successful as a professional organizer, definitely. I love it. Just passing by houses, I always like to peek inside, not staring, but peeking. And then I see what I see, and then I think what I think, like, oh, let me in, let me in, let me in. But that doesn't work that way. Maybe because my background as well, I did um, interior design. I have a diploma in interior design. So as well, my eye catches things that I think, oh, please let me in. Can I knock? When I yeah, so I really want to be successful in what I do, but I want to do it like authentically and organically and, connect with people and really hearing them and feeling them and see the relief on their face, like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. So that would be my future. How will I get there? Well, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, spreading my wings, working with people like you. You are the part for, of course, the expats and internationals, but then, of course, there's locally as well, or anybody that I could help with organizing anything. So the focus is on that. At the moment, I'm still working a lot on getting visibility. So it's not like I'm all over the place, but I'm working there, baby steps. I don't see myself change profession. I really like to do this, so I stick to the organizing part. And then because you said many questions in one question, I don't remember the last part that you asked.
Yeah, so I already see, like, the very positive energy, and that's funny how you see how people light up when you ask them right question. So I definitely see that passion, because I really we connected and we were talking more about the logistics, the technical thing, how we're gonna then move on, so what your customer can benefit from my program and the other way. And there was a time when then we knew each other a little bit better, and then I said, like, I really want to see that passion. Why do you do the thing you do? Why did you start it? And now I really see it, and really makes me happy, because that's exactly, that's why the storytelling is so powerful, because then we know why people want to help us. And in this world where we can ask anything ChatGPT and Google any decluttering or organizing services, we want to pick someone, or people want to pick someone, not only because someone can be fast and cheap, but also because you want to give your belongings, which I think is like showing your house to someone. I don't invite people to my house just like that. So I think it's very personal and intimate, actually, to give your stuff to someone and make them part of the decision process. Shall I keep it or shall I get rid of it? It's really goes really deep, and for that, people need to feel connection, and connection will always win the price. Like the package kind of. If you feel connected, then that's it. Then you want to work with that person, and you really like. There was like light bulbs in your eyes when you started to talk about it, and that's exactly what I think it's yeah, what's worth to show people. I hope there will be some people from my space watching this, and they know if they ever need it, then they can see that this is something that you do from passion, from your heart, right? Because yeah, you have the diploma, you have the experience, but you also have this need to use your skills and help others, and that's what's very unique. And yeah, one of those many questions was like, how do you see your day? But I think you said it, just like going to people's houses and help them, advise them what they can do to have more space, or what they can do to actually move on, right, in a way they want to move on. So next question is easy, I think. Do you think it's easy to become your friend?
It's easy to become my friend. Maybe it's hard to stay my friend, but it's easy to become my friend. Yeah, definitely. I'm open to people. I love connection, and um, yeah, sometimes you get connections out of the most weird places, and you stay in touch. But there must be the connection, the click. There must be something in common. You, of course, need some common grounds. Otherwise, it's kind of hard, right?
Mm,
So no, I'm open, and I'm easygoing, but I can as well. I mean, it's not written in stone that we would be friends forever. I mean, sometimes I need, yeah, I need that connection. I need that. If there's no, if there's no depth, if it's superficial, then I'm not into superficial. So hence my group of friends is not that big nowadays anymore,
mm,
especially because I'm in the Netherlands and most of my friends now are abroad. It makes it a bit tough as well. But
mm.
yeah, no, I'm easygoing. I'm open to meeting people, and I'm quite quickly feel that connection, especially with internationals and expats, people from abroad that live here. I thrive in international situations and locations and with people, and there's always a bond, there's always a connection, there's always something that you can talk about. I feel with expats, internationals living here. For
Yeah.
me, it's easier to connect with them sometimes than with the Dutchies.
Yeah, because we know how it feels, right? To move and
Yeah,
make a fresh start.
as well, but you
Okay.
learn so many different cultures, and you know, this is this whole identity thing. I'm not the same that I was 25 years ago because I have all these international influences, and yeah, that it just changes you a bit.
Mm, yes, yes, indeed. No, I confirm. I think it's easy to make friends with you. And what would you say to your younger you, the 21 Danny?
Funny, yeah. If I would not have left the Netherlands on my 25th, I would say leave, go spread your wings, fly out, learn the world. But I've done that already. So what I now would say to my 21-year-old is communicate, ask, be curious, which is kind of hard when you're 21. I see that around me with kids that age. They're not very communicative and not really asking. And as well myself, when I was that age, I was not communicative. I didn't ask. I was not too curious. So I think I would tell myself that open
Mm,
up to people.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, some lessons need to be learned, and some, yeah, we can learn from others. Um, so those were the questions, and the last part of in our time together here online is make a wish. And I always do that as well with people who I interview because I like this energy exchange. I feel it's very powerful to make intentions every time you have special moment with someone, and making a wish is that kind of, yeah, setting intention to whoever we believe that is out there to help us to make that wish come true. So make a wish, and I hope when we meet again live or, yeah, online, but hopefully live finally, then we can say if that wish came true or if it's still revolving. Yeah, ready?
Yeah, well, whew, make a wish. My wish is actually for people to be nicer to each other. Very simple, be friendly. Say hello, put your phone away, greet. That is my wish. It's a bit a global wish, right? Not necessarily like a personal wish for me, but just in general, be nicer to each other. For me, I wish a lot of customers. And for you too.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I just wish to, especially for this year, I have this really um, big wish, but also I'm gonna be very intentional about it, how I spend my time enjoy, to enjoy. I feel I already have everything I need to enjoy my life. So that's what I want.
Important.
And so far so good. 3 weeks from January, and I had lots of fun already this year. So yeah,
Good.
just keep on going. Thanks, Daniela, for this time together we had.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
I will see you very soon, and let's hope that your beautiful wish comes true, and we spread a little bit love
Yes,
around
spread the
us.
love.
And then we will also see it in around us, right? Those
Yeah, and start with yourself. That's all I can say. Start with yourself. Be the example. Set the example.
Yes, thanks. Beautiful.
You're welcome.
Lots of love to you.
Lots of love. Thank you.
Thank you again,
Talk
and
soon.
see you very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.